Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? As you can see, the Dolly won. Dolly whooped my butt yesterday. Helping my dad out, moving some stuff. Got whacked in the face with a dolly. So my lip is like 4 times bigger. So yeah, we gonna live with it today. We gonna see how long I can go. I got paper towels and napkins sitting beside me to wipe the drool because that's the most annoying part when you talk. So let's get into it. Let's see who we got in the building. Miss Sarita in the building. How are you doing, ma'am? Good morning, Grovers, and happy Thursday. Sending positive vibes and awesome day to all. Let's go. Yes, ma'am. Keith, what's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Trower in the building. What's good? Sunshine says, oh yeah, almost got me. But I'm here now. That's what's up. That's what's up. Go hit the subscribe, like button. Yes, please. And before we get into it, we have the wonderful, the lovely, the always busy Miss Mindy sitting backstage. So let's get her on without further delay. Boom, Miss Mindy, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
How's your Thursday going?
Hectic. Hectic. It is. You are correct about me being busy, and it's going to be a short visit, and I apologize. But hey, once the ball's rolling, it's got to keep rolling. So, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, but let's get into it before. I know you're kind of pressed for time today. So let's get into it. I see we got Nelson in the building. What's good, brother? Yannick in the building. What's
Hey,
good,
Nelson.
brother? How you doing? Been a minute since we got Nelson in the building, and Nelson decides to come back on the day where I got a busted face, where I look like I got in a fight, where I did in the Dolly one. But yeah. So lots of stuff going on this week. The first thing I got to announce, I guess not really announce, is but John's AMA on Sunday. His Twitter space. I don't even know what's coming Sunday. and it's
You are
exciting.
not prepared, honey. Let me tell you, you are not prepared.
I feel like I am. I feel like I want to be.
Mm-mm,
But
mm-mm.
I'm definitely excited to be able to be there Sunday, and that's going down at 7 p.m. Eastern time over on a Twitter Space. So be on the lookout for that. That's coming up Sunday. So very exciting. The 23rd, man, big time stuff. Crazy Too Cool in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Clay Godwin, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, feeling much better than Tuesday. Not looking better, but feeling much better than Tuesday, which is always a good thing. But yeah,
Just
it's
honey,
definitely.
I think something's telling you that you need to take a vacation for yourself, not just a hey, I'm working at this location, but I need a vacation for self.
That probably needs to happen, but
Yeah, like yeah, I get it.
you know,
I get
yeah,
it.
you know. Dubai. I took a few extra days in Dubai, so that was kind of like a
Oh,
mini
good.
vacation,
Oh, good.
just like a mini vacation. Not nothing. I didn't work, but I it was fun. But you know how it goes when you come back from like a work trip or a business trip like that. Like I always say, I need a vacation from my vacation. They're
Well,
always worn out by the time you get back.
earlier this year, I went to Dubai, then came home. Less than 48 hours later, went back to Dubai. And then less than 3 hours after getting back from Dubai the second time, I went to Austin and was there for 2 days.
I
When I'm
remember.
telling you, it took me, I'm not joking, it took me a good week and a half, 2 weeks. Like, I mean, I don't, like, I was all over the place. So I think what you're going through as far as your sinuses and all that's natural, like after all that, because
Oh
mercy,
yeah.
mercy.
Well, you add that, and then you add going from like 90 degrees to like 55 to 40 at
Yeah,
night, getting down to like like the high 30s.
yeah,
It
that's true too.
and I sit outside a lot, so but it's one of those weeks where life wants to throw some punches, but this could have been way worse. Like trust me,
Yes,
like it could have been
yes.
like my dad has called me 5 times, like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good." The inside of my mouth, not so much good. Like my lip on the inside, it's not pretty at all.
mm,
But yeah, I won't bore y'all with that. We'll keep it moving. But yeah,
okay.
John has been on a tear with the tweets here lately. Coming out with let's see here. One that I thought was really funny was he put you Binance US put out a tweet, and this one here had me just kind of laughing really hard. So you see how many retweets and likes this got. Then you come down and you look at John's tweet, and we got like 22 more likes on just his comment alone, which is pretty funny.
Hey
Pretty funny.
man, a Grove Army is strong. Like it's
Absolutely.
strong.
But I absolutely would love to see this. Binance US doing an
Hmm.
AMA with crypto, and John saying, "Hey, I can promise I can release two major pieces of news if we can get an AMA." That's what I'm talking about. So I wonder if Sunday's AMA might get some of this news that John keeps hinting at.
You know, you just never know. You just never know. But I mean, it's been a hopping week. Like if you go back through John's tweets this week or even in the last couple of weeks, because he's been a lot more active just because you know his schedule is starting to allow for that. You'll see. Like he has been dropping bomb after bomb or hint after hint just to try to keep everybody on the somewhat of the same page of what can be said so far. So um, yeah, absolutely stellar, 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 stellar.
Yes, ma'am. He's like I said. He when he does tweet, he tweets with meaning, and
Mhm.
it definitely makes you take a look at it.
Yeah.
We got the tweet the other day, this week from John saying that we are currently testing our swap function on Growth Keeper in both chains, BNB and ETH. Scheduled release date is still September 22nd. Public testing will be available the second week before the launch. Ability to list tokens will also be there. So getting ever so closer to that utility of the Growth Keeper wallet. which I'm excited to use and to have and to be able to download that bad boy.
I mean, it really is. Like if you almost have to, you almost just have to pay attention to the wording of his post to get the little hints, because he's not as, not saying that he's not blunt per se about it, but if you pay attention to what he says, he almost lets it out.
You can definitely there's definitely chances to connect dots if you pay real close attention. You can definitely connect the dots to some of these.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yes,
It's pretty
ma'am.
amazing.
Yes,
Mashallah is all
ma'am.
I can say about that.
Absolutely.
So,
We got you, Miss Mindy. Uh-oh. Ah. Let's get in the chat while she's oh there maybe.
are you there?
I got you. I hear you now. I could hear you for a second.
Do you want me to?
We're in and out, Miss Mindy.
I'm
I hear you
sorry.
now.
Like,
Oh, you're
sorry,
good. I hear you
where
now.
I am does not have the best of signals.
You're good right now. Wherever you are, you're perfect. I can hear you loud and clear.
Like I'm only standing here like a scarecrow and all, just trying to stay
Just
out.
middle of a store. Just don't move.
Yeah. I'm not standing here. I'm not just like standing here frozen for no reason, people. I promise. It's for a reason.
Start wearing a shirt saying "I'm live on YouTube," so
That's
people
it.
know.
I am. You could actually have shirts for your guests that say "I was live with JustAman 04," something like that. Just an idea.
I could. That could be something that we could. I'd have to get merchandise first. I feel like we need to get just merchandise first.
Well,
You get there's limits like YouTube. YouTube will get you, but I think you got to hit like 10K subs. Cuff just got there, and I'm way far away. But I can set up my own I guess third party clothing merchandise stuff. We'll figure something out. We've been talking about it. There's a lot of things in works. I got a notebook over here of things I need to be doing.
no, well, whatever it is, I'm sure that you will do very, very well. Whatever it is. You just never know. Like, think of how both of our lives have changed in the last year and a half. So you never know where it'll be, this time next year. So we'll see.
Absolutely. I heard something while in Dubai that really kind of just like, as I'm looking at all these investors and they're in Dubai just having a blast, just doing this, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man, I'm just not quite there yet on the finance. And I heard something. You're just a bull run away. And I was like, man, it kind of just I was like, man, that's so right. Just a bull run away. I'm just a bull run behind them. Just a bull run ahead of everybody. The people who are just now getting. We're there. That's all it is. So just got to be patient with it.
Yeah, and just already know if this is your first bear market, that anytime it's going into a bull market, that you're gonna see some exponential levels of FUD, just because to lower their entry points that they didn't get during the bear market. That's just part of it. But I think we're all pretty seasoned now. But anyway, but I think that the way that John is setting us up, one as far as growth business, but as far as growth token, and the many exchanges, and you have to keep in mind those exchanges aren't cheap. It's not like you're listing a house. Like it's a whoa amount of money.
Absolutely.
But
And the higher you go, the higher it is.
that is a fact.
Mhm.
And but the way that he's setting it up is, look, I'm not going to be caught. I'm not going to be caught whenever the bull market comes and then go, okay, now I got to get it together. No,
Right.
we will welcome that bull with wide open arms.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be, as predictors say, but no, it'll actually be, it is well set now, but will be even better by the time that comes. Like, that'll just be a secondary. So,
Very true. Crazy Tuchel Avi Nash asked the question here. Do either of you, Justin or Mindy, know when we are likely to get or be able to purchase Grove merchandise?
Um,
I don't have a I don't I know that I believe is Nora is working on that.
uh-huh. I
Is
don't
is what I
I don't know per se what the delay is. It could just be because there's, more levels of importance of news and stuff to go out that not to, I don't want to overshadow it. Because you have to remember, 6 months of work has went in to this. Like they didn't just say, oh, okay, put my logo here and let's ship it out. No, like this has been, it has to be, made with recyclable material or majority of, it's got to be this, it's got to be branded, all of those things.
absolutely.
So definitely with all the other things going on, it could just be because releasing it would just be lost in the mix at the moment, like a lot of things sometimes are. So I
I
think, well, I'm
believe
sure it's coming. It's in the lineup.
I believe I saw something in the Telegram about merchandise that should be coming pretty soon. So um, we'll have to just wait for the official day or when they release a link and all that. But trust me, as soon as that goes live, I'll let you know. I will let you know. We'll have that link posted, pinned somewhere, some way, somehow.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I need to go ahead and run. I stayed over just a few extra minutes, but and I'm sad that I can't stay longer today because there's so much to talk about. But I do got all this going on, and that takes priority over anything. But you all take care, and remember that we have the space. We have the space tomorrow night at 7:30, and then don't forget about John's on Sunday. Something tells me we're going to have a whole lot to talk about come next Thursday for sure. Not, I mean, we got plenty to talk about now, but next Thursday, shoot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Ms. Mindy, thank you as always for coming and hanging out and stopping by, taking some time out of your busy schedule to come hang out with us here on the Midday Mix-Up. I definitely appreciate it.
Oh, all the best to you always, Justin. And I hope that you feel better. I hope that for the rest of the day, you don't have to do a whole bunch of talking just so you can just rest up in that.
After the stream, I have nothing. My son's got a big football game that he's going to tonight. He's got baseball practice. So after this, I'm going to go back, put another ice bag on my face, and go back to doing nothing and relaxing for a little while. I still got my phone, and I'll still be tweeting and texting and doing whatever I can there.
Good, good. Well, honey, you take care. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I'll see you around.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you, Miss Mindy.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it. Always, always awesome when Miss Mindy comes by. Whether it is, 10, 15 minutes or she comes and hangs out for an hour. Definitely appreciate it. Have a great day. Have a great to have you on the YouTube live. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. And y'all, we're not going to go very long today because my face hurts. And I'm already like having to wipe drool off my face. So I did want to at least have Miss Mindy on. She kept asking me, "Do you sure you want to do this?" I was like, "Yeah." I took Tuesday off. I didn't feel well. I can't do 2 days in a row. I don't care if my face looks like this. It already looks like it belongs on radio. So why ice on your face? Did you fight Haney? No, I probably would have got my butt whooped even worse. No, I was yesterday. If you could tell, my lip is very swollen. It kind of swollen on this side right here. So yeah, I was helping my dad. He has this big, it's like an umbrella on it, like, but it's like 20 foot, like 16 to 20 foot wide. It's massive. Like it completely covers the patio that he had. And so we had to move it, but it has like a 300-pound base, like full of like sand that's been sitting there, wet sand that's been sitting there for like years. And so we got it on a dolly, and we're pushing it up that incline, and I'm behind it, like pushing up, and kind of steering it. And next thing you know, I see the dolly kind of just slide out from behind it, from underneath the pole, and it just goes whap right into my face right here. But at this thing, it could have done some major damage. I mean, it hit me here. If it would have hit me here, it's teeth. My front row of teeth are gone. Which That would have sucked. Higher could have broke my nose, cheek. I mean, it could have been way worse than what I got. I do have a extremely busted lip. Doesn't look bad on the outside, which is great. The inside, oh my god, ugh, it's bad. Almost. I did ask my mother because that's my personal doctor, mom. So I was like, "Do you think I need to go get stitches?" And she was like, I don't know." So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, as you can see, very swollen. I look like a cartoon character from The Simpsons or something. I feel like. This way I turn sideways. Can you see? I woke up and scared myself this morning because I can see my lip and I thought something was on my face. Sunshine City, Sunshine City, Sunshine City, Sunshine City, Sunshine City. Did I get it? But yeah, like I said, this thing, like my dad has called me multiple times and he's asked me multiple times, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And you can kind of see, like right there, there's a little red mark. That's where it actually hit me. Like that's where it got me right here. So it could have been way bad, but instead it's not way bad. It just looks way bad. But all good, all good. Legal in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing? That guy says share the channel out. Let's get it growing. Yes, sir. Super glue is way better than stitches. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. We got the bleeding. With the bleeding stopped, and we're all good. We'll be all right. But yeah, man, I'm doing good over here, brother. Doing good. Feeling better now. Took Tuesday off. Wasn't feeling great. Got in a fight with the dolly yesterday afternoon. Lost, as you can see. Yeah, not pretty. So I sit on a sheet I sit upon, the slitted sheet I sit. That's a lot of S words. That's a lot of SH, SL. I feel like you're trying to get me to say a word. Obviously says that's a great thing about fathers, always looking after the kids no matter how old they are. Absolutely. Absolutely. And honestly, I think he, like, when it happened, he freaked out more than I did. First thing I did, I wanted to make sure my teeth were still there. That was there. So after that, I was like, okay, I am bleeding. I can taste the blood. So let's get that stopped. But yeah, he's a good dad. He did a good job. And then they had to go take it. We got it loaded up finally, because we stopped for a minute. And we got it loaded, and then he took it off and hauled it off. So yeah, ended up having to, when he unloaded it, he ended up having to break it all down anyways. So we probably should have just done that from the start. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah. That's the only thing that sucks is, like, for me, what I do, I talk all day. And so, like, it really is, like, it's just annoying. It's like when you go to the dentist, and they give you like a numbing shot, and like you can't, like, you just kind of like start talking and you drool on yourself. That's what it's like. That's basically what it is. So that's how it goes. It sucks. That part sucks. But outside of that, it is a little annoying. So like I said, we'll probably wrap it up here in like the 30-minute mark. Keep it kind of short today, and come back tomorrow. Give me another day to ice it and try to get this swelling down a little bit before we have to talk all day tomorrow. But anybody got any questions, comments, statements? Anybody got questions on Grove? Anything else? I'm still waiting for the day that we can buy our island, and then we can have legal come over with the border patrol and make sure the perimeter is safe. Because we gotta have the border patrol. Let me see if I make sure I didn't miss any chats earlier. Always good when Nelson stops by. Definitely appreciate Nelson for coming and hanging out for sure. Yes, sir, my man. Yes, sir. One day we're gonna buy a dang island and we're gonna put a resort on it. Rowena in the building. How you doing? How you doing? Just nearly choked myself. But yeah, Miss Rowena, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Trower, what's good, brother? Don't forget our weekly fantasy football league is up and open. The link is on my Twitter. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it pulled up. I'll also put that link out. Rowan, I'm good. I'm good. Left, face is a little swollen. My lips are a little swollen. Got in a fight with a dolly, but outside of that, I'm great. Outside of that, we are just fine. Dandy. If I can find the link from. All right, here, I found it. Mike in the building. What's good, Mike? How you doing? But yeah, there is our DraftKings. Last week I think we had 25 people maxed it out. So I was like, you know what? Let's open it up. Let's see if we can get 40 this week. Hit 25 last week. See if we can get 40 this week. So we'll get it in there. I did open it up to the public, so it's not just going to be people that get invited. It's going to be get invited plus it'll fill up on Sunday. So usually Sunday night, Sunday morning that fills up. So you got a couple of days to get in there. Definitely be getting in on the football league. Thanks for always sending up. No problem, brother. Super easy. I just got to remember to do it. I was in Dubai and I forgot. That's the only thing that happened there. But yeah. It's so annoying. But y'all, we are going to get out of here a little early. I do need to go ice my face. We did have Miss Mindy on. Wanted to have her on here. I missed Tuesday, so I didn't want to have 2 days where I didn't come on this week. So I'm going to keep it nice and short, and we're going to get out of here a little earlier. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be back at 12:45. Don't forget, I got to have some lunch with my son. But we'll be back tomorrow. Let's go, Grove Token. Yes, sir. Mike. Yes, sir. Cannot wait until Sunday. Big time announcement potentially coming on Sunday with John hosting an AMA. He set it up and is hosting an AMA. So that's Sunday. Tomorrow morning we got an AMA with Raouf over. No, not Raouf. We got an AMA. We got a Twitter space with Mac and Steve, and then we got a midday, and then we got another Twitter space tomorrow night. So we'll be there. But big time Twitter space Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. John G, CEO of Grove, hosting a Twitter space. And I think we got some announcements that we're going to hear. So all the rumors and rumbling that I'm hearing, it is going to be a banger of a space. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to get out of here. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for always coming and hanging out, showing love, showing support. Definitely appreciate it. Y'all are like the true MVPs of life. I mean that. But I'm going to leave you like I always leave you. 2 things in this world that you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It may change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all later. I'm out of here. I'm just a man. Peace.